What is up, guys? It has been a long time since my last update. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and all that. Just haven't gotten around to making an update video. I've been wanting to make one for a while, but I've had, family vacation and just lots and lots of work at my job, so I haven't really had much time to make an update. I got back from my vacation last week, and I've worked 7 days straight since then, so I did get a lot of Blu-rays in the last month, and this is definitely my decent-sized haul for this month, this past month of December. I have a lot more Blu-rays coming in the mail between now and the end of January. There was a lot of day after Christmas sales that I stocked up on, and all sorts of things like that. Plus, there's a lot of movies coming out this month that I want to grab too. So, anyways, I'm going to go into my Christmas movies that I have from last month that I had not gotten a chance to show. I know it's a little bit overdue for Christmas movies, but here we go. This one I've been wanting for a long time. It's a box set. I'm glad I got it for a decent price. It wasn't the best price, but it actually counted towards one of my commitment goals, and you know what that site with commitment goals is the Disney Movie Club. And this one is the Santa Claus trilogy. I've been wanting this for a long time. I love these movies. I have not seen them in so long. I missed them this year. I just didn't get a chance to watch them this year, but I definitely love the first one. The second one I remember being pretty good too. Third one is just okay, but I do love Martin Short in it. Really funny. As you see, it's got all three of the movies. Santa Claus 1 being the best one. And you got Santa Claus 2, the 10th anniversary edition of that. And then Santa Claus 3, the Escape Clause, with Jack Frost there. Just real fun, cheesy Disney movies. Tim Allen, can't go wrong with him. Always loved him since Home Improvement. So, there it is, Santa Claus trilogy. Up next, I have another Christmas classic. This one is also from the Disney Movie Club. I got this one for half off with the purchase of the Santa Claus trilogy. This one is Mickey's Christmas Carol. It's got a really nice slipcover to it. This is just a little bit over, let's see, it's just 58 minutes long. It's not very long, but it also has a lot of, extras on it. A bunch of animated shorts on here, and a couple other extra content things. As you see, it has Yodelberg. I haven't seen that one, and it just shows the digital restoration. But I always used to like this one as a kid, and it's 80s Mickey Mouse. Can't go wrong with 80s Mickey Mouse movies. Mickey's Christmas Carol. Up next, I got number 3 out of the 4 Christmas movies I have in this collection. Update. This one is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Need I say more? Griswolds loves this. I know he does. Hence the name Griswolds. But this is just the story of Clark Griswold and his family at Christmas vacation. Uncle Eddie comes in. You gotta love Uncle Eddie. He's one of my favorites. Randy Quaid there. The only thing I don't get about these movies is that they change the kids up every single movie. And they do not have Vegas Vacation on Blu-ray in the USA. So I would get a box set of all of them, but they don't have Vegas Vacation. I don't know why. They have it in UK, but not in the US. And last but not least, this is another Christmas horror movie. I had one in my last update. This one would be Silent Night, Deadly Night, the 30th anniversary edition. I really, really enjoyed this movie when I watched it. I had never seen it before. I had seen the second one with Garbage Day. Everybody knows about Garbage Day. But this one's really fun. The only gripe I had about this Blu-ray set here is that they inserted the deleted scenes to make it unrated and add a little bit more gore into it. But it just didn't really work out the way that I wanted it to. You can definitely tell the deleted scenes were from VHS tape, and they kind of just ruined the whole tone of the great Blu-ray presentation of it. If anybody else has seen this, let me know down below, because I like talking horror movies with you guys. I also bought the T-shirt from Fright Rags this season of this movie because I liked it so much. Silent Night, Deadly Night. I'm gonna break the spell of horror for a second here, although I do have some more horror in this update. These two are childhood, teenage classic movies. I've always liked these two movies. First one being Can't Hardly Wait. I've been wanting to get this one on Blu-ray for a while. It's the 10th anniversary reunion edition, and you know, Seth Green makes this movie so funny as the white black wankster, whatever you want to call him. And then I always liked Ethan Embry. He's a very underrated actor in my opinion. Jennifer Love Hewitt, and, you know, the walk-in role when everybody just stands and stares at her. Everybody knows that whole scene. And I don't know why he's not in the front, but this guy from Hook. Remember this guy is a kid from Hook? I love him in this movie, especially the Paradise City scene. I had to pick this one up off of eBay because it was out of print. I was kind of shocked when I read that it was out of print, and luckily I picked it up on eBay for pretty much the retail price, so it didn't really spike too much yet. So just really glad to have this. It has some good cast interviews too, as far as the 10-year reunion goes. It's got some good deleted scenes, music videos. You know it's old 90s cheese whenever it has Smash Mouth as a music video on it. Anyways, Can't Hardly Wait. This one also goes in hand with Can't Hardly Wait, and it's another really good 90s, I think maybe 90s. I can't really tell the year on this, but it doesn't say the year on it. But that's 10 Things I Hate About You. I always like this one. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Julia Stiles plays the shrew in this, and it kind of tells a tale about this guy getting paid money to go out with this girl so that her sister can be willing to date, because her dad has some crazy rule where her younger sister can't date until the older sister does. So really always like this movie. Really funny. I always love, I don't know if you can see, but Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this, real young, and David Krumholtz is awesome in this. Their father, Larry Miller, is great too, and just has a lot of memorable scenes in it. It says 10th anniversary edition, but you know, it's probably like 15 or so years old now. This Blu-ray probably came out about 5 years ago. Oh, it says 1999, so guess that's when it was made. Also has Larissa Oleynik from Alex Mack back in the day, and Andrew Keegan. You all probably know from Camp Nowhere, and he used to be one of those teen heartthrobs back in the day. Just really glad to own this one finally on Blu-ray. Up next, let's dive into my box sets. This first one I got for $14.99. Somebody on Filmy's Nick commented that it was $14.99 on Amazon, and I've been wanting to pick up this box set. I've had it on DVD for a while, but that's the Back to the Future trilogy here on Blu-ray, and you know, it comes with a nice slipcover. I always see this for 20 to 30 bucks, but for $14.99 I could not pass it up. I had to put it in my cart immediately and check out before it spiked up in price again, and now it's back up in price to $35 something. Anyways, I always love this movie trilogy, not just the first one, but all three of them are good. The third one's the weakest in my opinion. I like the second one the best actually, except for the fact that it is not true to the real world. I really don't understand why in 2015 we don't have hover cars yet, or hoverboards, or anything cool like that. Where is our Jaws 12 or 13, whatever it is? We didn't get that many sequels to that movie, but if you go back to watch Back to the Future 2 right now, it's really funny just seeing how 2015 was supposed to be, or as they portrayed it back in the 80s. I always love this trilogy. I always love Christopher Lloyd, Michael J. Fox, awesome duo. Back to the Future trilogy. How can you have this not in your collection? Up next is a Black Friday pickup that did not get shipped until real late. I have not seen these movies in a long time. I think I've only really seen the first one. I know that the second one has a lot more violence in it, and the third one I heard is PG-13, so I'm just not really, I don't really know how heavy and violence and all that that one is. But that's the RoboCop trilogy. Here on the Blu-ray of all three of them. Just comes in a standard Amaray case with, you know, all three movies. I didn't really care to see the remake of it. Didn't really look that great to me. I heard that it was actually okay if you don't compare it to these movies, but I always liked the first movie. It's been probably 15 years since I've seen it, so I'm really looking forward to rewatching these movies and checking out the sequels that I have not seen yet. RoboCop trilogy. Got this for $14.99, I believe. This is the only Blu-ray I got for Christmas here. This is another box set. This is the Planet of the Apes Legacy Collection. Really happy to own all these. I have not seen any of these movies, actually. Been wanting to hold off on buying this box set until it got cheap, but I actually got it as a present, so it worked out. And I have Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and I love both of those movies, so I'm looking forward to visiting this set. Let me just show you. Basically just comes in the big house Amaray with a bunch of little inserts to make 5 discs happen. You got Planet of the Apes there, you got Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Escape from Planet of the Apes, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, and Battle for the Planet of the Apes. The only thing I don't like about these flips is that this is the second time I've gotten one of these, and I got the X-Men Wolverine collection too, but these little prongs here, they break, and when I opened this box set up, this disc was hanging upside down, and the 2 of the chips are missing. Luckily it still fits in place, but if you can see those 2 little chips missing. If any of you other guys have any of this problem, just let me know, and maybe we can do something about that. Anyways, Planet of the Apes Legacy Collection. Did not want to be without this in my collection for that much longer. I know Seth Talks Film has that awesome little head and everything, but I just wanted the movies, so Planet of the Apes Legacy Collection. My last box set is actually a TV box set. Been wanting to see this for a long time. I heard really good things about this show. It's an HBO show, and it came down to $19.99 in price. This is the cheapest I've seen. It was on Deep Discount DVD or deepdiscount.com. And that's The True Detective with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. Both really good actors. I've only seen the first 2 episodes so far. I'm watching this currently right now, and it is really good so far. Matthew McConaughey just takes the cake in my opinion. He's really, really good in this. Can't wait for the second season. I'm not sure what kind of actors they're going to put into it. I heard that the main 2 actors here aren't going to be in the new season, but if they keep going the same sort of route that they do, I'm sure I'll like it too. But I'm looking forward to finishing this one off with, I think I got 6 more episodes, and there's only 8 in the series, but at least they're an hour apiece, so can't beat that for $19.99. I know usually this goes for $30 to $35 at least, so True Detective. Alright, I'm going to go back into horror now. These are going to be my horror pickups for the month of December and early January. First one I got is from Scream Factory. This is a double feature, one of their Scream Factory double features, and that would be Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror on Blu-ray. I have not seen these movies previously, but I've always loved Tales from the Crypt, the TV series, and I figured I love horror anthology movies, so why not pick this one up? Got it for a decent price day after Christmas on Amazon, so it has both movies. It doesn't have really any special features for these movies, but for the Vault of Horror, they really did a good presentation with this one, because they got the regular version of Tales from the Crypt here, and then the Vault of Horror Uncut Widescreen Edition. And then on this disc, they have the 1.85 theatrical cut of Vault of Horror, and they also have the full frame open matte uncut version. So you can watch the uncut version in open matte with a little bit more headroom on the top and the bottom, and full screen presentation, or you can watch the uncut version in the 1.85 widescreen. So I thought that was kind of cool. And you know, behind both movies, they have the little pictures of each movie and some credits at the bottom, which I think is really cool too. I watched Tales from the Crypt, and I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to watching The Vault of Horror too. Scream Factory never really disappoints with their Blu-rays, so I'm really happy that I got this one. Up next, I have a Troma movie, actually, and this one is written by the guy who directed Guardians of the Galaxy, directed by Lloyd Kaufman, who's president of Troma. But if you guys want to see what the director of Guardians of the Galaxy started off on, definitely check out Tromeo and Juliet here. This is an upgrade for my DVD. I've had this on DVD. I think I bought it twice on DVD. One friend stole it back in the day, and then, you know, he's not my friend anymore, but Romeo and Juliet is awesome. It's just a messed up take on Romeo and Juliet. It says, has poetry to match its sex and gore, and on the back, this has always been the tagline for this movie: body piercing, kinky sex, dismemberment, the things that made Shakespeare great. And if you can see, there's even like there's lesbians in it, and like, you know, there's all sorts of stuff in this movie. And if you are a fan of Troma or Tromeo and Juliet, you might even notice that some of the people that are in this movie are actually in Guardians of the Galaxy. I know that he also used Michael Rooker in Guardians of the Galaxy, who was in one of his other movies, Super, and what's another one? The other one is Slither. He directed Slither, I believe, which is also a great horror movie. But if you want to see what James Gunn did in the past before Guardians, definitely watch this movie. It's really fun, really campy, over-the-top, gore, crazy, independent movie. Romeo and Juliet, one of my favorites. Up next, I have a little bit crazier of a horror movie as far as practical gore effects go, and this one is a masterpiece, I think. It's a remake also. It's David Cronenberg's The Fly. I've been wanting to pick this one up. I already picked up the 1958 version, I believe. I think it's 58, but the Vincent Price version, the original help me version. This one stars Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis. You guys have probably already seen this movie, so I don't even know why I'm talking about it that much. But yeah, it's really cool practical effects, really cool gore. David Cronenberg never disappoints. Every one of his movies is weird, over the top, has a great story, and good gore. I think this is just, yeah, it's just a standard inside. And that's The Fly. Up next, I got a few from Synapse Films. I've been wanting to pick this first one up for a long time. Had this one on DVD, and that is Street Trash, the special Meltdown edition. If you guys have not seen this movie, it is so cheesy. It is about a bunch of bums, literally bums, who live in a junkyard, and they one of them goes to a liquor store and picks up this bottle of Tina Fly Viper, and it is just this old piece of shit stashed away liquor that people just pick up, and they just picked it up, found it in the basement of their liquor store, and they sold it for $1. Whenever the bum buys this liquor for $1, he takes it, goes into the alley, drinks it, and then starts to melt into all sorts of neon fluorescent colors. And it's just so over-the-top, cheesy fun. If you want to see bums melt on a horror movie, watch Street Trash. It doesn't disappoint. Great movie. You can see some of the melting scenes in the back. It's loaded with special features too. It's got just a bunch here. Also included inside, it actually has a sticker that you can put on like your own flask of and make it the Tina Fly Viper brand. It says 30 proof, so it must have been some pretty shitty liquor anyways. So, and there's 2 arms melted off from the Tina Fly Viper liquor. Anyways, Street Trash, really just over the top, cheesy fun. Gotta love it. Up next, these two movies go hand in hand. I was waiting for the Steelbook prices to go down, but they just did not, and I was not going to pull the plug on $45 for a Steelbook for each movie. That's just insanity in my opinion, but I'm glad that they picked them up and put them on regular Amaray releases for a lot cheaper. I know they don't have the special features on them, they're kind of bare bones, but I'm glad to own them for these awesome transfers. And that is Demons 1 and Demons 2. These are really, really fun movies. If you have not seen the original Demons, it is presented by Dario Argento and directed by Lamberto Bava, Italian horror director. The only thing that I don't really like in this is that you can kind of tell that the English dubbed language version is a little bit cheesy, and you can see their lips move in different ways and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a great soundtrack. It's just all sorts of crazy 80s hair metal in this. It's about these demons. This one girl finds a mask in a movie theater, and she puts it on, cuts her face, and then turns into a crazy demon. And all hell ensues in this movie theater, and it's just such a fun movie. If you have not seen Demons and you're a horror fan, definitely just go out there and buy it right now. It's worth the watch, worth the buy. Great movie. Demons 2 isn't sort of in the same vein, except it takes place in a hotel. She kind of looks like The Exorcist on the cover here. I mean, the coolest thing about these Demons movies, I think, the coolest practical effect is whenever they lose their teeth and then they grow in fangs. It just shows the teeth push out, and it is such a cool effect. Demons 2 I have not seen in a long time. I have not watched this Blu-ray yet, so I don't know how it is. I just remember really liking both of these movies when I was younger. And Demons 1 I've seen probably 5 or 6 times already, so... I'll show you the back there, back of Demons. The inside of both just has a little, little thing about the transfer there, and then a little artwork on the front. That's Demons 1 and Demons 2. Last Synapse movie in this collection is Prom Night. I flipped around the cover art because I like this cover art a lot better than just the guy in the mask with the knife. Haven't seen this movie in a long, long time. When I first watched it, I didn't like it that much, but it might have been just the transfer. So if I don't like this, I might end up trading it, but Synapse just put this out in a brand new 2K high definition transfer from the original 35mm camera negative. It's loaded with special features, and I figured it's got a pretty good fan base to where it's actually a decent watch. I definitely like Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. Just haven't given this one enough chance as I should. Jamie Lee Curtis is always awesome. Show you the back art here. You know, Jamie Lee Curtis, that's back whenever she was really smoking hot. And the inside art, check this out. It's just the back art. So, Prom Night. This last flick I have never seen before, but I had I've seen a video review by Celluloid Terror. I'm not sure if anybody here knows about Celluloid Terror. He does great reviews and horror updates. He's a really cool guy as well, so definitely subscribe to Celluloid Terror. I'll try to put a link down below. But this one's Slaughter Hotel. It's an Italian movie from Fernando Di Leo. I've never even seen a movie that he directed, but I saw Celluloid Terror's review on this, and I just thought, why not pick it up? It's my first ever movie I gotten for Raw Video as well. It's an Italian horror movie, and it looks like kind of like a giallo, gory slasher movie. It has Klaus Kinski in it. This guy's as creepy as they come. I remember him being in the movie Schizoid, one of the Scream Factory double features that I have, and he was just crazy in that movie, and I heard that he's just been doing crazy movies for a while before that too, so I wanted to see another one with him in it. Decent slipcover here. It's got Klaus on the front of that. And inside artwork there. Looking forward to checking this one out soon. Slaughter Hotel. Up next I have my only steelbook in this update. Looking to get into more steelbooks, but I'm sure everybody here has this by now. But this is the Guardians of the Galaxy Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Really glad I got this. When I went to Best Buy that morning, there was 3 left, and then I picked it up. And by the time I got to the cash register, the lady was like, "Oh, you're so lucky. You got the last one. These were just sold out." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever. I came in at 10 a.m. I should have gotten one. God damn it." Anyways, you know, it's got that glossy back finish to it. The only thing I don't like about this is the inside artwork sucks compared to the Amazon UK version. I mean, not the Amazon UK version, just the, I think it's Zavvi, or whoever put it out in the fucking UK. Had better artwork inside, and I agree with Evan at the Disco that we got fucking robbed of that. And it has the 3D version and the regular Blu-ray version. The 3D version was in the front, but I moved the Blu-ray version to the front because I don't have a 3D TV, and I don't think I'm going to have one. It bothers with my eyes and makes me just kind of have a headache. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Steelbook. So glad I picked this one up. One of my favorite movies of the year. This one I was supposed to get on Black Friday, but I didn't get it till towards the end of December, and said it was on back order, even though I saw it in the stores like 30 times after that. Well, not 30, but a couple times. Well, I'm glad it at least came with the cool slipcover, and that's Big Trouble in Little China with that Fox Connect slipcover. Always enjoyed this movie. Kurt Russell classic. Real fun. John Carpenter, Kurt Russell, you can't go wrong there. They did 3 movies together, I believe. Escape from, no, 4 movies. Escape from New York, Escape from LA, Big Trouble in Little China, and The Thing. So, John Carpenter really likes Kurt Russell, I guess. I upgraded this from DVD. I had the DVD for it. Also looking forward to this year upgrading my Escape from New York DVD to Blu-ray whenever Scream Factory comes out, that awesome special edition that's supposed to come out. Big Trouble in Little China. Up next, I watched this movie, the remake of it, on Christmas Vacation and on Netflix, and I really wanted to watch the original again. I have it on DVD, but I wanted to upgrade it to Blu-ray, and it was only $4.99 on Amazon, so I couldn't pass it up. And that's Patrick Swayze in Red Dawn. Gotta love this movie. C. Thomas Howell is awesome in it, as well as Jennifer Grey, Leah Thompson, Charlie Sheen. Everybody in this movie is good. This is definitely way better than the remake, although I didn't really mind the remake that much. I like Josh Peck, and what's his name? Chris Hemsworth is really good, but you can't beat the original Red Dawn. I don't know why they even tried, but I gotta remake something, I guess, these days. Just has the standard Amaray artwork inside. Eco case, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, Red Dawn. Up next, I saw this for $7.99 with the slipcover at Best Buy, and I know it's one of the top movies of 2013, I believe, and that is Prisoners. I have not seen this all the way through. I've watched the first half of it, and I had to leave my friend's house at the time that he had it. So I'm looking forward to revisiting this for the first half and visiting the rest of the movie that I didn't see. So, Hugh Jackman, I'm not really a big fan of him as Wolverine. I think he's overused as Wolverine, but definitely like him otherwise. And Jake Gyllenhaal has just been knocking it out of the park lately. I have to definitely see Enemy and Nightcrawler. I haven't seen either of those, but I've heard awesome things. Yeah, this movie clocks in 153 minutes, so it's definitely gonna be a little while before I can get to watching this, but definitely love Paul Dano too. Paul Dano is a great actor. I love everything that he's been in. Little Miss Sunshine, I guess this. Being Flynn with Robert De Niro was really good. I think Robert De Niro was in that one. He's just an underrated actor. I think they should use him in more movies. Anyway, Prisoners. Every moment matters. Last but not least, there's a movie that I've seen a few months ago at the movie theater, and I was really wanting to pick this up, especially after seeing Seth Talks Film pick it up, and that is The Skeleton Twins on Blu-ray. I really like Bill Hader, and I think he's going to be doing great things if they keep putting him in movies. Kristen Wiig is awesome in this as well, and they're both basically just brother and sister that both were hospitalized for trying to commit suicide in basically the same day. They had not seen each other for 10 years, so they get back together after 10 years and kind of talk about how each other's been and rekindle their relationship as brother and sister. It's pretty hilarious too. Luke Wilson dates Kristen Wiig in here, and then Ty Burrell has a little bit of spot with Bill Hader there. It's definitely an emotional movie, not full-on comedy, definitely a dramedy, but I like it a lot. Really glad to have this, especially with the slipcover. And if you see a movie that has the Rotten Tomatoes certified, you know they're really, really stingy with their ratings. So if it's certified by Rotten Tomatoes, it's got to be pretty decent. So definitely check out the Skeleton Twins. Alright guys, well that's my Blu-ray haul for the month of December and early January. I'm going to be updating more movies, updates and everything very soon, so just wait for those updates. They're going to come more often than not now that I'm back in action and back in the real world as far as Tampa, Florida goes. You know, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. I have 22 or 23 subscribers now, and I'm just looking to see those numbers go up a little more. Share my video, you know, post it wherever. I'm glad for all the support, guys. If anybody wants to do a trade, I would be down to do a trade. I have a few movies in my collection that I don't really care for, so, you know, just hit me up on here. Anyways, take care. Bye.